rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against this particular arm. He brings with him a .321 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is going to get there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hicks, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. Soler at second. Nimmo at first. One gone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hicks has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger for his career in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10.
Mitch Haniger.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hicks on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yasiel Puig.
Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another shot now, Eric Hicks. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. At the plate, Eric Hicks 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final.
8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Brad Keller will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed. Leading off the inning, Eric Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Henniger has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Henniger. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capped.
Ready now, Eric Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hicks racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Digging in now for Kansas City, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up no runs on no hit. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Eric Hicks. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front 5-3. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 3 for 11.
Haniger.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Abreu
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hicks is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now at the plate, Eric Hicks.
leading up for the Royals, the left fielder, Eric Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 2-1. Here it is. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Hicks. And that retires the side. 7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Chicago White Sox put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. In the air now out to left. Moving under it, Hicks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Abreu.
This is in the air out to left field. Hicks is there. 2 down. Digging in now, Eric Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eric Hicks.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here in the fourth.
Go hard, go
And
hard.
he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one. Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Eric Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Again, he sends it out of play. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Hicks. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Lifted in the air out to left. Hicks moves over. 1 away. Into the box, Mitch Haniger, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Haniger.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hicks going back on it to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So coming to the plate, Eric Hicks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Almora, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. And 5-2 the final today. The Palehose jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kevin Gill pitched well, allowing only 2 earned.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network.
Play ball. That's ball for 3.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving.
Striding in, Eric Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Three and 2 now. Ryan O'Hearn, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Into the box now, Eric Hicks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0. 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Reyes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Great job there by.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving.
Next for the Tigers, Eloy Gutierrez, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Eric Hicks. He's got an RBI. Despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Okay.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready once again, Eric Hicks.
Number 11, Eric Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
No.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Stewart is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Eloy Gutierrez, and they're down to their final four.
Four
outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get up.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. 13-5 at the end of all the action. The Kansas City Royals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Danny Duffy claims the win out of the pen, his first. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you. Set to get his day started, Eric Hicks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes the count. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today. Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next is Albert Almora. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Standing in, Eric Hicks. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Look.
Stepping in, Eric Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Jimmy Andino will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
7, Jimmy Andino.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
Here
Gotta
now is
start
our
somewhere.
final line
A
score
one-run game this afternoon, 3-2, the final finish. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso.
Number 20.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hicks going back on it, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
The third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Standing in, Eric Hicks. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point.
So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hicks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Cespedes. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's in there, base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike.
Now in the box, Eric Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And it's 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, this guy's mowing.
Striding in to start the 9th, Eric Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Cespedes is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-0 the score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
1 error. They left 5 men on base.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now at the plate, Eric Hicks. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Eric Hicks.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading up for the Mets,
The
the
2-1.
center fielder, Starling.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where. So digging in now, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
The set and the 1-1.
There you go. Come on, baby.
And this one's in the dirt.
You're up.
Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He drew a walk his first time up.
Michael Conforto.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. Leading off the inning, Eric Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Zero.
3-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one. Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Zero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Zero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Brad Keller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. It's bunted into the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in number 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy. And Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there.
At the plate, Eric Hicks. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just...
Digging in, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ramos.
Hicks will wait on it, pulls this one in the air out to left, and that will retire the side. Let's go down 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eric Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Lugo has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 4-2 the final score today. The New York Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. But Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling? So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday.
Now to the plate, Eric Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Starling.
The 1-1.
Marte.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hicks is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American. So striding in, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
J.D.
In the air now out to left field. Hicks is there and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Eric Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put through. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding in once again, Eric Hicks. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Austin Voth gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particular.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eric Hicks.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece. In now, Eric Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Casilla recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's a .333 hitter.
Rendon.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hicks moves over. 2 down. And now for Washington, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hicks going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So stepping in, Eric Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Victor Robles digging in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, Victor.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Hicks is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left.
Time now for baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Soto
Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Hicks moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
3.
Now a long throw home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
That is what every manager is looking for.
Settling in now, Eric Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eric Hicks.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun is over. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wellington Castillo. Rendon over at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hicks. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Eric Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here's the 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last at bat right here. The double play is.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Hicks ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Eric Hicks. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Ready on 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
At the plate, Eric Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. The wind. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.